guys, it's Godbars here, the self-proclaimed hip-hop historian, and this is the 351st episode of my series where I grab a vinyl from my collection, talk about why I love it, what influence it has, and what its place is in the grand scheme of hip-hop. So today we have a shining example of an artist who may not have had the most fruitful career and discography, but despite never really managing to break through into the mainstream, Queens rapper Royal Flush has always proved himself as an insanely talented writer and lyricist, especially with his exceptional debut LP here, 1997's Ghetto Millionaire. This MC was very close friends with fellow Queens artist Mike Geronimo, who in turn was an affiliate of Irv Gotti's Murder Inc., and his solo debut, 1995's The Natural, is definitely also a staple of New York boom bap worth checking out. But the reason I went with Flush and his breakout project is because I feel like he's just so criminally underrated, and I genuinely would contend that if you ignore classic status and just dissect the rhymes on Ghetto Millionaire objectively, the result, in my opinion, is a pen that can stand alongside the likes of Nas, Ghostface Killah, Jay-Z, Prodigy, and virtually any other legendary East Coast rapper from the mid to late 90s who existed in this subgenre and utilized themes of drug dealing and street hustling. I would also sort of liken this guy to the late legend Sean Price, another veteran who worked with Royal Flush on numerous occasions, where not only did both arguably get better at writing and creating schemes the longer they hung around in the game, but they're both rare examples of rappers who actually sounded doper in their 40s than they did when they made their initial debuts. And I think that's because their voices gained this extra weight the deeper that their registers got. And while Flush has remained extremely active the last decade or so, I think possibly the best example of this phenomenon came when he featured on Pete Rock's 2008 New York's Finest LP for the track Questions. And I had to bring that moment up because it's actually my favorite Pete Rock beat ever, and Royal Flush totally does it justice with this absolutely sinister, cutthroat performance that, despite coming later in his career, still, in my opinion, is an ideal starting point for a new fan who's looking for an introduction to this legend's music. Getting back to his debut here, Ghetto Millionaire was by far the most successful LP in Flush's catalog, giving him a couple of charting singles, Through Worldwide and Iced Out Medallions, both of which have these killer prototypical boom bap instrumentals, though the first is a bit more jazzy, while the latter ends up landing more on the eclectic side. However, while the aesthetics differ slightly, one quality that remains across the entire project is the top-tier lyricism, along with bars chock full of personality and color. And I think I'm going to use the aforementioned Iced Out Medallions as my example this time around, where over some rich horns, Flush raps, motion picture, analyze the royal flush'll hit ya, dominate the scripture, wild black emperor, protecting your perimeter, rockin' Jew wall, bring on the minister, sober while I'm sticking ya, enroll a Dutch of an indica, shorty I've been whipping ya for years now, gold teeth smile on the prowl, my lifestyle, or better yet my position now, to blow you cats like trial, smooth criminal, from New York to Quebec, unbelievable respect, Plan X, 22 ways up out of the projects, but keep focus Iraq, wastelands on the quest, getting deeper than check, we all die, but who's next? And we go again, my enemies, I keep friends cause when I want 'em, I got 'em, and take 'em rock bottom, and rapid fire, it's you versus I, hitman for hire, blow the world like a live wire. This track actually includes Nori, also known as Noriega of CNN or Capone and Noriega, who was another close collaborator of Royal Flush's in that same wheelhouse as Mike Geronimo, who also makes a couple guest appearances on Ghetto Millionaire. And the rest of the featured artists include Kadehia, Phenom Pacino, Wastelands, Ja Rule, and Michelle Mitchell. As for the amazing instrumentals here, those were put together by a reputable selection of producers, which was made up of Prince K-Son, Buck Wild, Easy LP, The Beat Miners, Shaw Self, High Tech, Chai Skills, and LES of the Beatnuts. When it comes to my honorable mentions on this one, I think I'll skip over Iced Out Medallion since I feel like I already made my stance on it pretty clear, and make some room to name songs like I've Been Getting So Much Money, Can't Help It, Conflict, Family Problems, What a Shame, Regulate, International Currency, War, Making Moves, Dead Letter, and Worldwide. Then for my overall top 3 favorites, I without a doubt would have to choose Shines, Moving On Your Weak Productions, and Iliotic Shines. Thank you for watching my 351st video. Next time we are returning to the West Coast to revisit a legendary hieroglyphics related act. So look for that upload, and if you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what your top tracks are from this insanely solid debut. Don't forget to have a great day, and I'll see you next time, okay? Alright.